This is stanza number 8 from Saul Williams, Said the Shotgun to the Head. 6,000 feet above sea level, 3,300 bodies disassembled, the head bones connected to the cockpit, knee jerk, ass backwards, dancing slaves in a mosh pit, punk rock of Gibraltar, roll out, nothing's new. Mo blood dies, the Mo hawk, only this time it's you. And you never loved her for what she possessed. You powdered her face and came on her headdress. Oil slicked feathers, putrid stenched waterbed, Mother Nature's a whore, said the shotgun to the head. And it smelled like teen spirit, angst-driven insecure, a country in puberty, a country at war, wet dreams, cotton mouth, bloodthirsty, oily hair, fast cars, movie stars, earn 20 mil to instill fear. She and I never spoke. We were in relationships we shouldn't have been in. We were sorcerers who had stored their charms in unmarked boxes because they had made our partners uncomfortable. Every day, we reported to work early in order to rest our waking eyes on last night's dream. I had resorted to sleeping with my back to my partner. The ball I slept curled in became the question mark I now placed within all prior commitments. This was no teenage crush. It was an adulthood right. She was what love had grown up to be, unspoken, yet shared between us. On that glorious day, I stood before my cubicle, shuffling papers like a card reader with an oversized deck. The one on top read, "Invoice." As something within told me to turn around, she walked the aisle toward me, perhaps on the same undisclosed mission that now leads me towards her, only neither of us was confident enough to slow our pace as we approached the other. We brushed shoulders moments before the first explosion. We both stopped, turned back, and stared at each other as if shocked that the outside world might bring to life our inner workings. Here is our first touch, and here is this trembling building. Hold the two in your hands, and tell me what you come up with. Everyone running to windows to see what has happened, as smiles slowly rise on our faces, like the time between 6:24 and 6:39 over the skyline. We are not panicked, only awed at how a fluttering stomach can predict the short lifespan of a social butterfly. Love has become a fiery place, but we are living in an Old Testament where there is a faith that does not burn, that turns kings into believers. I believe that those were my exact thoughts before extending my hand, just as she did hers, and as we walked into the grasp of the other, a second explosion. We smiled, knowingly, like scientists witnessing the primordial origins of chemistry, and down that burning aisle where glass had been strewn like rice, we decided to jump the broom, walking off into the will of the divine wind. Japanese equivalent to kami equaling divine, plus kazi equaling wind. She held my hand, leaving 3 fingers in my grasp, like gripping a symbol from the I Ching, which I'm not sure I've ever grasped.